Welcome to the D Struggles YouTube channel, and today we're going to be changing out a radiator in a 2001 Toyota Tundra. Oh yeah! This is my friend's 2001 Toyota Tundra with the 3.4 liter V6. So yeah, he's been having overheating problems. We changed the thermostat. I literally just changed the clutch fan, and now we're going to change the radiator. This way we can eliminate the whole cooling system from the overheating issue. So here's the new radiator that I got. I got it off eBay. See there, I paid $78.98 for it. Now before we even start removing the other radiator, we're going to go ahead and put some of this Teflon tape on these tranny cooler fittings. This way this thing's all set up and ready to be installed. So our first step into replacing this radiator, we got to get our coolant dropped out of the radiator. So we got to get under here and take off this drop pan. So we got a bolt here, here, over there, over here, and right there. Oh, there's another one down over here, and another matching one up down here I missed. Keep those ones on that side, keep these ones on this side, and forget the wrench. Get these out too. Alright, and this will slide right out. Oh wow, look at that. A wasp nest in there. Alright, then we gotta get under here and we gotta disconnect the two tranny lines, and we gotta open up the peacock valve right here. Alright, we got me a 5-gallon bucket. I just got under here and moved the clamp back. You could open up this peacock valve right there, but we're just gonna pull the bottom hose off because we're removing the whole radiator anyway, and it'll drain a whole lot faster. They make a little bit of a mess though. There you go. Pop the cap, give it some air. Alright, give it a little time to drain. Alright, while that's draining, we'll go ahead and pop off this upper radiator hose. So we got this upper hose disconnected. I got it pushed off to the side. Same thing with the lower hose, disconnect it, pushed off to the side. So it's out of the way. And then we got to get onto here and disconnect the transmission cooler line. So I got the one, I got the clamp pushed back on, and the other one over here we got the clamp pushed back on. And I grabbed this barb fitting. I'm going to try to shove this in between the two lines and have them put together. This way I don't lose a bunch of transmission fluid. This way it stays in the system. Only transmission fluid I'll lose is the little bit that's actually in the cooler right now on the bottom of the radiator. And I got me a drop pan here. This way any bit I do lose goes into the pan, not on the driveway. Oh, that barb fitting's too small, so I'm gonna have to go get me 2 bolts to do this with. And that transmission fluid looks brown. Alright, we got these 2 different bolts here, and I'm hoping one of these will fit in there nice and snug, hold back the tranny fluid until I get this radiator pulled out. Alright, probably gonna drip a little, but at least it ain't gonna pour out. Reset the clamps on, help hold them in there. go. That works. Last line we got to take off is this one here. Actually, we should take it off the other way. Alrighty. Alright, we disconnected the 5 lines going to the radiator. Now I think all we have to do is there's 4 bolts holding it in. One there, one right there, and then 2 matching ones on this side here and down there. And I'm hoping it's going to slide right out without me taking that shroud off. But if I have to take a shroud off, that's fine, not a big deal. There's only 4 bolts holding that on as well. So that's what we're going to try first, leaving the shroud on. Alright, we got those 4 bolts out. Let's see, this thing's, oh yeah, coming right up. Alrighty. I mean, the radiator ain't leaking or nothing, but the whole reason why we're changing it is because you see there's a lot of brown stuff, so there might be buildup in these fins here, and maybe half of them are clogged up, so it's not getting, you know, the coolant isn't getting cooled properly, or, you know, only a little bit's getting cooled at a time, and that's why it's overheating. So we're hoping this fixes this whole issue. But yeah, next step is we just gotta take these 4 bolts out of the fan shroud and then reattach it to the new radiator. Then we can slide that in there and reconnect everything. Alright, we got that fan shroud all bolted up to the new radiator. Now it's time to slide her in, hook everything back up. Slide the new one back in. Just make sure you don't smash your fan up against your fins on your radiator. Alright, we gotta put the 4 bolts back in. Alrighty then, we got all the lines reconnected, upper, the overflow. Got the bottom one on, and the 2 tranny cooler lines on each side. Now we just got to put this plastic cover back on, and we're finished up. And 3 wasp nests came out the front of this truck. There's 2 of them. Woo!